A dozen months ago I started this poetry diary project thing. I felt my feet falling and I knew I had to cling to the only things in this world that are part of my heart. My wife and kids, of course, but also my art. Que sera, sera, what will be, no clue. Let the world dictate my life, my pen follow through. Never lied, never tried to hide what I felt, I said. When it was time to cry, I cried. Time to bleed, I bled. And am I happy now? No, don't use the word hope. Optimism seems to slip between my fingers like soap. But something very deep in me can now see things differently. 'Cause now at least I know I can cope. Follow this almost scientific epic almost religiously. At times found myself wishing I could take this less seriously. In the midst of raw agony, the search for something aesthetic didn't come naturally. Sometimes I felt quite pathetic. Killing the screens like I did, spilling the beans like I did, remaining unshielded, unprotected like a kid on a long, long journey towards you. Every step taking me both closer and farther from truth. And am I happy now? Nope, don't use the word hope. Optimism seems to slip between my fingers like soap. But something very deep in me can now see things differently. 'Cause now at least I know I can cope. Listening closely to my baby breathe, I started thinking how horrible it would be to not hear his tiny breath. Every moment in my day contains some nothing. Every instant in my life carries death. I'll never forget I had a little sister. Never cease to love and to miss her. Have thoughts concerning her for as long as I live. Imaginations, contemplations, various kinds of what if are destined to be a part of me forever. However, time made me clever, now I realize I've got a whole lot more than just tears in these eyes. I've got a whole lot more than just tears in my eyes. And am I happy now? Nope, don't use the word hope. Optimism seems to slip between my fingers like soap. But something very deep in me does now see things differently. 'Cause now I know I can cope. A dozen months ago I started this poetry diary project thing. I was at an all-time low, hanging from very thin string. 1 year later, a proud father of 2 boys, occupied insanely with diapers and toys. I know I'm in a better place, 'cause shit, life showed me its ugly side and I faced it. Only once in a while I get weak in the knees. Tova ya Streett, rest in peace.